Hello and happy birthday to my Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. Call me Sagittarius for your free birthday readings. That's going to be your giveaway. So schedule an appointment. Just call me directly. My number is in the description. Let's get into it. Let's get right into your reading. So we're closing out a cycle. Happy birthday to all of my Sagittarius. So like I said, my number is below in the description. And that's an offer even to my cross watchers who have Sagittarius in their birth chart. The moon is in Virgo, right? So if you watched the previous video, we talked a little bit about the moon being in Virgo. For those of you all who like to follow the moon phases. So we're in the last quarter moon phase, even though if you have a moon calendar, it will say it's a waning crescent moon. But we're in the last quarter moon phase, meaning that we're closing out the cycle. We have 8 major moon phases within one cycle. So we're in the phase, right? So we're winding down. When the moon is in Virgo, this is where just like a whirlwind of activities have happened this cycle, you're starting to analyze everything. Mind, body, spirit. Part of the body is what you're putting in it, right? Your food being medicine, right? Food, drink, whatever you put in your body is your medicine, right? You don't want another spirit to take over. That's including who's preparing your food, right? So this is a week a lot of people will be celebrating what they're thankful for, even though you may be celebrating every day. But especially you all, your ruling planet Jupiter is retrograde. Right now, yours and one of Pisces' ruling planet Jupiter is currently retrograde at the time of filming. You're going to put together that list of what you're grateful for, right? Put together that list, what you're grateful for. But as we're closing out a cycle, one of a modern day ritual for when the moon is in Virgo is to say goodbye to all those things that just don't serve your highest purpose. Things that don't serve your highest purpose. Whether it's sugary drinks, sugary snacks, sugary foods, unhealthy foods, people, places, and things. If it doesn't serve where you see yourself going, make sure you close it out in love. You're a fire sign, toss it into a burning bowl, but make sure you have a plan moving forward. What is the plan for this next phase of life you're moving into that starts December 1st? Let's go. Talking to you wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart. Yep, you're leaving behind people who are just low vibrational. They sneaky, low vibrational. They don't have, the conversation is just, soon as you move on, it just shows, they just go straight into assassinating people's character. Sources like, and it's 2 of them. 2 types of energies. So, brand new start for you. You're definitely not on their team. Definitely not on their team. It's easy for them to join any kind of character assassination team. Easy. They easily just jump right on a bandwagon. Here's the 4 of Pentacles here. Yep. So you're leaving them behind. Here's a 5 of Cups. You get as far away from them as fast as possible. Yeah, as fast as your legs can carry you. You're closing out the cycle. It's going to be that simple. In other words, because you all are ruled by Jupiter, people assume that you all are lucky, but that's your ruling planet. Right, you see things on the horizon, right? You know how to aim for things and shoot for the stars, right? And even if you miss, you're like, okay, you know what? I got some more arrows in my back, right? My backpack. Let me aim for something else, right? I'm gonna get to one of those, right? Let me aim for something else. Something is gonna happen. I'm gonna hit one of them, right? I'm gonna hit one of those stars, right? You aim for another star. Right, but sources saying you moving on from a job, a friendship, or something should not automatically mean somebody's just assassinating your character. You must be holding on to secrets. You must be lying about. It shows you cracks in the foundation. You thought y'all had something in common, but obviously they're not team you. That's what sources trying to tell you. To close out the cycle. Close out the cycle. And there's 2 types of energies. They're all about the material world. They don't believe anything unless they see it. The only team they on is team show me the money. That's the only team they on. So you on the team close out the cycle in love. Your head and heart are no longer at war with each other. It's not blue at all. So Yeah, so you pulled enough swords out of your back. You are not confused. Close out the cycle in love. They're unhealthy for your spirit. So something is about to take off for you real fast. Source is about to answer your prayers real fast. So I'm seeing soulmate energy coming into your life. Um, so I do see you being around just a more sacred bonds, more sacred relationships. So congratulations to you. But yeah, you're thriving. You're something about your energy is getting ready to start really taking off and thriving. Here's the Eight of Swords here. So make sure you do the mirror work. Do not believe anything somebody says you was crazy to dream bigger. I'm telling you, because see this person right here, like, oh, you need to have your head examined. Something's wrong. Don't even buy into any of that. If anything, you got those arrows in your backpack. It's time for you to really start aiming for the stars, like for real. Dream bigger. You're not dreaming big enough. Your head not big enough. You need to have a gigantic big water head. Like a big water tank head. You need to be thinking that big, right? Third eye need to be wide open. Because you're not going back to dreaming small again. That's just not going to happen. Things get ready to take off for you. Yeah. Goodbye to the shady people. Like they just like to sit around drinking and talking about people and laughing and thinking everything's funny about everybody's dream. It's time for you to dream bigger. You're not dreaming big enough. So yeah, you're about to feel like you have a whole new lease on life. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. That's a good thing. Good thing. So yeah, it was two of them. I mean, like they just like to just sit around. Sit around and talk about people crazy and all of this. So make a decision. Make a very clear and concise decision. Anybody who talks down to you or treats you like you less than or feel like you don't belong in something, hey, humbly remove yourself from the equation and go back to your childlike faith. There's a Six of Cups. That's it. Go back to your childlike faith. When I see the Six of Cups, I think about, everybody has somebody in their family that you saw them go through, like, something that ended, like a marriage ended or they lost a job. They went through something devastating, but they were still able to, maybe they were the black sheep of the family or they experienced a deep loss, but somehow they were able to still pour into other people. And I'm talking about positivity into other people. They found something within them to pour into you. So it's saying that's what you're drawing from. That is what you're drawing from. You're drawing from those energies, those ancestors. That's what you're pouring. That's what you're drawing from. So let somebody say that you need your head examined for dreaming bigger. So when you on the other side and thinking you already on the other side, it's already happening. That's why people are trying to assassinate your character, saying you crazy, but you thriving. Your motivation has changed. Here's the Two of Wands here. Yeah, your motivation has changed. Nothing else to talk about. You just made a decision to pray for them, but your money is growing. Yep, your money is growing. So new seeds have been planted. And you are not going backwards. Yep, you're sitting on your throne, adjusting your crown. Nothing to go back to. Yep, you're not doing an injustice to yourself. So the decision has already been made. You're not doing an injustice to yourself anymore. You're going to get out of whatever you put into, whatever it is, because Source has already said, hey, look, your fairy tale life is happening, but you're going to get out of what you put in your fairy tale life and what you put into it. So time is you rebuilding. Is the Ten of Wands. Right? But you leaving people behind who like to keep people in the dark about stuff. Those sneaky energies who like to keep people in the dark about stuff, who showed you no compassion. You're creating a whole new life. But it's the energy that they're around. It's the type of spirits that they're around. So Source is putting you around some compassionate people. And so I'm seeing overflow in your cards. I'm seeing overflow. So overflow of compassion and support. So you'll be getting your rest finally. You can finally get some rest. right? Yep, so finally get some rest. Somebody may have new love coming across their path too, but and new and exuberant love could be like not necessarily always romantic. I always have to add that because some people I have to consider people who already have, you already have a spouse, or already have you're in a relationship. So it could be a new hobby. It could be like, hobby could be traveling. It could be, something you're doing. Something new is happening for you. But congratulations to you. So, crown chakra cleanse. You have the gift of premonition. That's forewarning. I have to remind people that gift of premonition could be a movie that you watched that you didn't connect, that it was actually talking about something happening for you. It could be a video that you watch, whether it's this video or somebody else's video. That could have been a premonition and you just somehow didn't tie the dots together. But now somebody's getting ready to start slowing down and pay attention. And somehow it came through something in the physical sense. So it could have been a video, a movie. It could have been you were sitting down talking to somebody and y'all were talking about a subject matter and something was like, okay, wow. But your peace is paramount. So now you're getting ready to start slowing down and paying attention. To create the change that you want, they regret lying to you about something, and just pray for them. Everything in moderation. Don't return their call. Their plan to disrupt your money backfired. It's time to expand your brand. The answers you seek are coming. It's time to release the burden. Yep. You have the gift of telepathy. That's the transference of thoughts, feelings, and ideas, whether they're intuitively, emotively, or superconsciously. Somebody has not been completely honest with you about something. Your ancestors have a message. Your inner child is very proud of you, and it's time to do a heart chakra cleanse. Heart chakra cleanse, because somebody's head and heart was grossly at war with each other. You gave energies way too many chances. Matter of fact, you wouldn't have seen any of what I'm seeing in the cards had you not physically got moved on from something. You wouldn't have seen any of this. None of this would have made sense to you had you not left the job, the romantic relationship, geographically relocated, something you had, because that's the Seven of Cups. Had you not moved on from something, none of this would have made sense. Because the energy with the area that somebody was in, people, that's just like kind of the norm, where people just don't tell people stuff. They just like to keep people in the dark about stuff. Like they'll tell you half a part of a story, but won't tell you the whole story. Like you like, okay, well, how come you ain't mention that part? Just don't tell people stuff. Like, well, wait a minute. Just got people assuming and believing stuff and don't clear up anything. Like, what in the world? Grounded. So many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. And then can't figure out for the life of them how come, just can't figure out anything. Here we have focus. Affirmations for focus. I'm devoted to a clear mind. And that's what I'm saying. Clear intentions, right? Clear. I take action towards my highest goals daily. I'm confident in my abilities. I release distraction. I get the important things done. I am organized. I'm in control of my thoughts. Yeah. See, that's different between people saying, hey, look, you didn't do anything. Moving or, relocating or whatever, especially if it's somebody you talk to on a regular basis. Somebody that you don't talk to on a regular basis, then they won't know. They'll just hear about it. But these are energies that you talk to. These are energies that you these are loved ones. These are energies you communicate with on a regular basis. So there should be no excuse. Affirmation for abundance. I'm so grateful that my bank account is full and my cup runneth over. I'm so grateful that ... is now mine. It is being transferred to me at this very moment. So whatever that is, so that's for somebody. So somebody could be also purchasing a house as well. Yeah. Something could be purchased by house, or maybe a house was left to you. Maybe a property was left to you and nobody told you about it. So, people are so busy trying to do all kinds of stuff, assassinate your character and tell you nothing. So it's time to take action. Yeah, something was left to you. Anybody tell you a thing. Everybody keeping you in the dark about something. Being too slick and sneaky. yes, something is going to come to you or somebody again. But I do see you rebuilding. A decision has been made, or something has been left to you. You inherited something, a house or something is coming to somebody. But I feel like, and that's how somebody's money is going to grow. That's how some kind of approval has been made for some kind of money. You're going to feel like you get a whole new lease on life. But there were some people who were being shady about some stuff. They kept you in the dark about some stuff. They didn't tell you anything. Just lying up a storm. Just craziness. Somebody was thinking that something wasn't going to come of something. They didn't think it was going to be something was going to come of something. But here we are. I am successful. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8, representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. That's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to write your letter of just closing out cycles with just very low vibrational energies. Who like to think people are crazy for dreaming bigger. But you're about to start sleeping a lot better at night. Some information is going to come to you. Somebody may take a flight to you. May take something is going to come to you fast. Now that you're on the other side of something, but your prayers about something has definitely is definitely working, and it's going to be like an outpour of compassion as far as something is concerned. So that is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.